It's rare to see Patrina Phillips like this, sitting still at home for any length of time. But on this day, she sat down with us to talk about her husband's death. She and Ed Phillips were married for 33 years, but on October 20th, 2021, Patrina's life would change forever. It's when Ed vanished. And since that day, Patrina is always on the go as a method of coping with the tragedy.
Every time I drive up, I'm thinking that he's going to, because he loves to sit on the porch. I'm always thinking that he's going to be sitting on the porch, you know. So, and my sleeping habit is bad because I'm just up all the time, you know. And I try not to stay home. But my family always talk about me and tell me you stay gone all the time. And I try to stay gone. I try to do as much as I can to keep me busy. But it's unbelievable that he's not there.
At the time of his disappearance, Ed Phillips went to do something Patrina says was routine for him, walking to the store to get a pack of cigarettes and a Coke.
He told me, he said, I'm fixing to go to the store. And he did. But he left walking, and I said, well, why are you walking? He said, I just want to walk, because he always liked to walk. And, of course, when I didn't see him in about 4 hours and hadn't heard from him, I did call the police, and the police would say, Miss Patrina, it's only been 4 hours. I said, I know him.
Those hours were turned into days and eventually months.
That was the last time I saw him or heard from him.
Edward's disappearance prompted several citizen-led searches for him. Patrina says her husband was well known and loved in the community ever since his days playing basketball and football for Charlton Pollard High School. It would be on December 4th, 2022, more than a year after his disappearance, that officers found Phillips' remains in a wooded area in Beaumont's north end near Astor Street in Delaware. As to what caused his death,
they don't know. They don't know. It's a mystery to everybody.
Patrina says police found her husband's wallet along with his remains, and although she says they lived in the south end of Beaumont, Ed would frequent the north end to visit his sister, many times walking that long distance. This grieving widow does not believe he died of natural causes.
I think it's foul play. I really do. I really do, because I know him. He wouldn't get in the car with our friends. So I know he's not going to get in the car with nobody else. And if he got in the car with someone, it's because he was forced to. And it had to be more than one person, because Ed is 6'2", weighed 235 pounds. So, you know, they couldn't handle him because he was a strong man.
Patrina says she stays in constant contact with the Beaumont Police Department, seeking any updates. And now she's reaching out to the public.
You know, put yourself in my position. Think about if you have lost your parents or one of your children and didn't know what happened.
Patrina says she's not seeking revenge, just answers.
I'm not a hateful person. I'm not a mean person. Whoever it is, I forgive him. You know, I forgive him. I don't hold no grudge, because God will take care of all that.